Hello guys, it's Steve here, and today I am recording an unboxing video for Heart of Crown Jubilee Edition. I know it's hard to see the Jubilee Edition on there because it's a damn glare from the light that's directly above it. But I tried. Not much I could do about that. Anyway, so backed this on Kickstarter about a year and a half ago, March of last year. And they finally shipped them out, and I finally received my order of it. Originally, I wasn't going to open the Jubilee Edition because it is a limited product, or at least it was supposed to be a limited product. I think they sell these at conventions that they'd be going to. Originally, it was supposed to be serialized, which would have been what made it special. You can see my ceiling fan. This thing's so damn shiny. But as you can see from this box, there is no serial number anywhere on it because I ended up not serializing them. So I was like, well, I've been waiting a year and a half for them. I want to open it. Maybe play a few games with Agri and Kikori later down the line. So I am going to unbox it today, which, yeah. Anyway, just to show off some of the Kickstarter perks. These are the chibi princesses that came with them. These were Kickstarter stretch goals that you received. They released one of various arts. That's the one that was in the front. And then you have the Loud Lily Chibi. This is Clam. Oh, damn, light clear. Got it. There she is. What the fuck was your name again? Flamaria. There she is in her chibi form. The twins, Agri's favorite. And Borgamont, who was my favorite. Yep. They each got their own chibi alternate art version, which was released with a Kickstarter as Kickstarter reward. The other Kickstarter stretch goal reward we got was this little bag here. It is a Heart of Crown bag. It's actually pretty nice, like standard bag. Probably keep dice in here or something related to the game. And then this is the Far East expansion. This came with the game. So by ordering the Jubilee edition, I also got the Far East extension and of course the actual Jubilee edition itself. Despite ordering the Jubilee edition, I don't believe this one comes foil. So the special thing about the Jubilee edition, let me push it up and see if that looks better in frame. Probably not. But the special thing about the Jubilee edition is simply, whatchamacallit. It was an all-foil version of the Heart of Crown, second anniversary game. Which the second anniversary version is different from the original one. The Heart of Crown Steam game plays the second anniversary game. Anyway, I did open this up. So this would be the Far East edition. I believe these are the rule book for it. Some randomizer cards. And then of course, these are the actual little decks for it. You have your different these are like the action cards. The princess that comes in this set is in the front here. I probably won't fully go through this entire one just because, yeah, this is just the basic Far East edition. Nothing special, nothing foil. Now this is what I came to unbox, is this right here. So let's try to actually get this open. Damn thing. Brought a box cutter. It's not that bad. Anyway. Don't want to scratch the box with the box cutter anyway. And now we open this. Now I realize doing this, like it's facing the camera, but it's still upside down the camera despite facing it. Anyway, if this thing would come off for me, I would appreciate it. Okay, never mind. This isn't. Oh, there we go. I was just saying, this is going to be me struggling to open this thing. There's another rule book. Here's the inside of the box. These are more princesses. I believe these are just more randomizer cards like from earlier. This one has like the princess pictures on it, unless the princesses are in the little set there. Here is Glamour Rich, release, filming things with a glare in an all foil deck. You can't even see it. You either can't see it because of the foil or there's a glare because of the foil. Gotta love it. Oh, here is mine and Agri's favorite card from the original game. Stargazing Witch, i.e. make the game take 10 bajillion years to finish. Wow. Am I like casting a shadow? What's making that shadow? There was no way for me to test how these would turn out on camera because I can only unbox this one time, guys. There's no more takes. This is the only take I get. This looks like there is a 1 on it. This might be like a special little set piece, maybe for like representing coins or something. Let me try to get this little thing opened here. Gosh darn it. Okay, this one's actually going to be hard to open. I might actually need something to open this. Okay, one sec, guys. I'm going to open this with... Okay, is this on pause? Yes, I believe this is no longer paused. Okay, it's open. It doesn't look like it because I only cut the top, but it is very much open. And these are numbers. Yep. Oh, wait. Is the princess? Oh, they have profile cards for the princesses. Oh, one second. Let me actually try to get this better position on the camera. Here is the Here is hers. What's her name again? Yeah, Lulu. Yeah, so there's little profile cards in here. I think these are like grayed out versions of the cards. These might be like organizing cards or something like that. So yeah, it looks like it's their profiles, whatever. Oh, these are like for deciding who goes first, second, third, fourth, of course. Yeah, don't know why I didn't realize that. God damn. But yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And let me see. Oh, here I found which one has the princesses. Here is Lulu Foil. I'm just going to actually pull all of these out one on one, and then I would move the box and I would just lay them out on the table. Just so I could kind of just like branch out all the cards. Royal Maids, cities, and some more cards. So I'm going to move this box off now. I might not open all these on video, or maybe I will. See how if it looks. Yes, that was my handy dandy kitchen knife box cutter that I used to open the last one. And I will use to open every one after this. Yep, so I already showed her off, but here is Lulu. If I could freaking get this angled on the camera correctly, god damn. So shiny, reflects everything in the background. Look, there I am, mysterious shadow man in the background of fucking Lulu there. Here is Lao Lily. I'm sure her glow will be equally as bad. Actually, I don't know what the hell they're glowing off of that they're reflecting me. I think there's a mirror in front of them. There's that camera. I'll leave them here in the center. Clam Clam. Honestly, I always like their regular full portrait versions better than the chibis anyway. Here is Bergamot. Famara, whose name I didn't forget a second time. And the twins, whose names I don't know, but I'll just call them the twins because it's the easiest way to pronounce it. Yep, and outside of that, here are like... I'll try to just organize these in front of the camera. No glare, please. Yep, here are the farming villages. You generally start off with these in the games. Looks like this might all be farming village. Nope. Here are the apple orchids. So depending if you go first, second, or fourth, or you get a certain amount of these, first gets none. I think second gets 1, third gets 2, and fourth gets 3, something like that. I have to reread the rules for those ones, and then these are just some cities which continue into the next pack. Let me move these to the side. Don't need no kitchen knife to open up this one. Alright. Pull these up in front of the camera. Like this. Here are some cities. Yeah, these are all cities. Oh, here we go. Here is the large city. Pay 6, get 3 coins. Sorry, I have to like put it more to the right because of that damn glare that keeps popping up. I can't have it directly in the center of the damn thing. I'll try to have a better setup next time I record some kind of unboxing video. Just, you know, like I said, I only really got one take at this, and I wasn't going to know how shiny these damn cards were going to be. Here are the apprentice maids. You always start with a certain amount of these in your deck, and they are worth -2 succession points, which are your points to win the damn game. So, you're not going to want them. And the next, let's do the succession cards next. Here is the Royal Maids. The Senator. These are like your standard succession guys. You need 20 succession points to win. 30 if 2 people tie for 20. Here is the Duke. These are like the standard of the standards. Curse cards. It is foil. These actually don't look too bad foil. And is the rest of that curse? Oh, here is the Imperial Capital. This is a special card. It goes into the actual market area, and you could buy this. Sorry, I'm trying to get this positioned where y'all can actually see it without a glare. It goes in the market area. You could buy that. So that means, yep, there's the Imperial Crown. This is worth the most succession points. This card, if you manage to get this card and you back down Lulu, is an immediate win because she starts off with 6 succession points and this grants 14. And then contribution. So this is the start of the actual like cards we would use to play, like that you're buying the market area, and these ones are the ones with like the effects. I'm not going to read every single one of these in the video. I'll probably just end up showing most of the cards and calling it a day from there to get these back in the box. You might have to buy sleeves for these. Actually shuffle them. God knows they're going to warp in like a few minutes. Here is contribution again. This is the top of the set of action cards. This one here is Scout. Very good one. One of my favorites to use. Post Horse, another good action card. So, to kind of explain these things real quick, it's hard to see. If I could, gosh darn it. Sorry guys. Really trying to get this positioned well enough. Come on, like, work with me a little bit. But if you look at the bottom corners down here, you see this down arrow, and then, oh my god, come on. I'm doing this for my camera, so I'm doing it in reverse, and I really shouldn't be. But I need to see how it looks in the camera. Yeah, so there's an arrow pointing to the right and an arrow pointing down. Which means this can place cards in 2 directions. And essentially, those arrows, if there's one, you can place a card next to it. If there's no arrow, you can't continue placing a card. So this one having arrows that goes down and to the right is always good. And it draws you a card, fun fact. This one is Wishing Well. That one is Refuge. I believe that lets you get one of your cities or something back from the graveyard to the top of your deck. This one is Rampart, right? Yeah, Rampart. I don't remember which one that one grabs you from the graveyard. Oh no, Refuge might grab you an action card. Rampart might grab you the city. This is a trading ship. That's one of the really good cards in the deck too. There's quite a few like really good cards. Bulwark, I don't remember what that one does. Let's show you how good that card probably is. Buried Treasure. This is a new one, actually. I'm not familiar with this one. Put the bottom of the supply and put it face up on the top of the pile. Wow, I said I wasn't going to read these anyway. So, but, might be fun. Might try this. What's your name? Imperial Contractor, yes. I just call him Poison the Old Man. He gives you 2 coins. This one, the Magic Talisman. This is another pretty good card to help you win games. And there is Stargazing Witch, who I showed you earlier. I'm going to move this deck to the side over here. There is Stargazing Witch again. City development that lets you trade out like one land card for like a higher version of it. So like a farming village for a city for a large city. This one is the general store that lets you trade out some cards in your hand for cards in the market. These are extra apprentice maids. They are worth succession points and they have different effects. They generally go into the market deck and then you would purchase them to add them into your deck. There's different ones. Each of them have a different effect. I'm not going to read out all their effects, but they're all generally pretty good. I think except for like one, which doesn't really have like general use. I'm trying to put them to the side, and I put the dang other cards to the side there. Now it's not working out for me. Yeah, there's 5 of them. Did I show them all to the camera? Just in case, I will redo it one more time because I was not paying attention if I actually show them or if I was just moving down cards the entire time. But yeah, there's one of each of them, and then yeah, they all have decent effects for your deck, depending if you've already backed a princess or not. Library, this is actually a really good card too. You're gonna hear me say that about a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards in here that are pretty damn good. Like this one right here, supply unit. This lets you, like, if you play a card, you get it back. So like if I played this library here, I could add it back to my hand. I think it's a card you discard, but still pretty good. Yep, supply unit, right here. Which one are you? You are the rogue monster. I believe this one discard card from our hand or something like that. Oh yeah, the infantry battalion. This one makes you reveal the top card of your, makes your opponent reveal the top card of their deck and pitch it if it's a certain thing. The bank is for getting extra coins later in the game. I can't even tell which one this one is. So, Civilization Order. I'm actually not super familiar with this card. It's probably a new card in this expansion that wasn't in the online game, or at least I didn't see in the damn online game. Oops, don't want to mess up. So I'm just gonna put these down there. Oh, Flea Market. This is a good card. It gives you a coin and it draws you a card, which is, always nice. And Glamour Rich, she's a pretty decent card. If I remember correctly, oh no, she does have an arrow, but she can curse your opponents. And curses are essentially like dead cards for the most part in your opponent's hands. Right, and then I have one last stack of this left. And just for the sake of having them out here, I will open up the Far East pack with the princess, and I'll show the Far East princess too. This way she's not foil, although, you would think they would have at least sent me, at least made a foil version of that one too. Surprised they didn't. Sorry, just opening this up. I'm just gonna, there's a Glamour Rich, I'm just gonna put it to the side. Alright, here is Royal Guard. Here is Curse Rich. Oh, I think she's the one that curses. Maybe Glamour Witch doesn't give curses. Or maybe they both do. They're both witches. God, if I remember. Adventure, this is a pretty decent card. You could trade a card in your hand with something for a market. Essentially a banish the card for a hand. But it helps to get rid of those apprentice maids I mentioned earlier. Alchemist. No one will ever know what this card does. It has the same effect as Part of Greed. And considering no one knows what that does, Sorry, I'm like moving this, flinging this around the camera. Everyone's really trying to get it into frame where it's seeable and not glared. Yeah. Yeah, so it has the same effect as Spark Grade, which I still don't know what that card does, so I have no idea what this card does. Yep, should give, I believe, 5, yep. Imperial Estate. This works as like a land card and a succession card at the same time. I call them lands, so they're like cities and villages. If you played Machikoro, actually, you'd be pretty familiar with this game's rules. It plays very similar. Although we've also played this on the channel, so you probably saw us play it on the channel, on the online version. Here is Ballroom. The Gospy Duchess and the Super Camera Glare. So we got, there we go. And I think, yep, there he is, the Margrave. And he's the last one. Oh, and the Outskirts. This is the banished pile. I might use this as my banished pile in every single card game I play. I'm gonna run up to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna throw this down there. I'm gonna be what's that? I'm gonna be like, that's my banished pile. That's where the banished cards go. Let me put these to the side, and I will open up that Far East expansion. I believe that is the last thing I need, unless I'm missing some. Should be like coins and stuff. Oops. I found them. Here they are. Just regular cardboard coins. Nothing special. And let me reopen this Far East expansion one. I think I got the princess on frame already, but I'll open up this whole thing. Because it's not going to really matter. It fits, as you can see, they just fit really nicely into the box anyway, so it's not going to matter if I open this or not. The pain in the ass is going to be fitting the actual harder kind of ones back in there. Now, if y'all want me to actually go through and review every single card of this with Agri, we totally can do that. But if I have to do that, he has to do that too. Here is... what's your name? I don't even know her name. Oka. And she is the Far East Princess. There's also... So, from the original Heart of Crown, there's the Northern Barbarian. She does not have an expansion yet. And there is the Fairy Garden. And she also doesn't have an expansion. Unfortunately, Far East Princess did not get a foil version. And I'm going to be very sad for her if the other ones do get foil versions. I think the original Fairy Garden does have foil versions. But yeah, pretty nice, honestly, overall. I mean, the quality's good. I did have to wait a long time, but, I mean, the foiling's pretty good. I'm sure they'll eventually warp. I'm probably going to have to count how many cards are in here and buy, like, dragon shields for them to protect them. Which is probably going to cost me an arm and a leg, because it's definitely... well more than a damn 100 in here. Nah, actually, you know what? Let's see. I had this one that had the princess on it. I think these are just dividers, actually. Let me see. Yeah, they're just dividers. Just that. Yeah. So I think they're for my box to let me divide the various cards, and I can find them and whatnot. These dividers hardly are ever good, but I'll try to use them. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoy the video. If y'all want to see more unboxing, or if y'all want me and Agri to actually review these Heart of Crown cards and tell you what they do, leave a comment. Let us know. We could definitely do that. Maybe we can open up boxes for certain card games. I know I've been playing a lot of Shadowverse, so maybe when Shadowverse Set 11 comes out, I'll buy a box of that. I can open that on camera. But, yeah, that'll be all for this video, guys. Me, Agri, and Kikori will probably play a game of this. Maybe or maybe not recorded. I don't know. We'll try to record it, but... my camera, I have a camera set up for like this small area here. I don't know if I have a very good setup for the entirety of my table. Anyway, guys, this is Yusha Steve, and I'm signing out. Bye!